Okay, everybody, so it's going to be a tough one today. There is all kinds of issues out there today, which I'm going to break down at the end of the video, what happened with everything, so make sure you stay tuned for that. It's frustrating because every single trade today woulda, coulda, shoulda worked out, but definitely didn't, so one of my bigger red days ever.
Next.
All right, Tesla making a big pop here. See if we can get up through 235 quickly, up through 236.
Coin. DPST.
There's 235. Can it continue up through 236? Here comes 236. All right, I'm going to jump in a starter here, 236.21.
Coin.
So he gets up through 238 here.
MPWR. CONL. MDY.
All right, going to jump in and add there. In at 237.22.
SOXL. MPWR. MDY.
So he gets through 240.
MPWR.
237.22, my current average.
MDY. Reg.
Chart's still sucking.
MC.
So he gets back down under 237 here.
MCK. MDY. MCO.
Put an order out for 100 at 236.20 and another 100 at 235.20.
MDY.
All right, it's back up through 240.
Reg. MCK. MPWR.
All right, now in 400, 239.24.
MC.
Gonna get 600 here in now at 240.94.
Reg.
Oh my gosh, this chart with this lag has gotten completely away from me here. I'm in a bad way. Gotta put a stop in up at the highs.
DPST. Lulu.
It's a huge loss if I take it, but I can't afford
CRWD.
to do that. See if we can get down further here.
CVNA. DPST. MDY.
This chart really
CVNA.
really got away from me, not being able to actually see it here. I need a blessing.
MDY.
Oh, it's not looking good. Market is still going.
NOC.
Not looking good. Gonna be a huge loss here.
NOC. Reg. MPWR. AEHL. MS.
And stopped out.
RH.
Man, that is super annoying right there.
MCK. PRCH. Reg. RGEN. MSI. MPWR.
Just can't tell what's going on. I should have just not traded. Alright guys, so a lot of things went wrong today. We're going to break them down in this video. So let's just start with Tesla. If you guys were on DOS Trader this morning, you probably dealt with it yourself. Extreme lag in the charts, so I should have really, and this is my fault, because I knew it was lagging. It wasn't like a thing that I didn't know was happening. I knew the charts were lagging, and that kind of, threw off my ability to trade this thing effectively. I tried to just trade it off the level 2 with what Tesla's been doing recently, but quite obviously looking at this chart, once it finally did fill in, it was not doing what it has been doing recently. So I definitely would have been able to space this thing out better. I probably still would have traded it had it, been doing what it was doing. I still would have traded it, but I would have been able to see that this was not that high over the previous breakout here, and then it had the previous day above that, so I probably would have started up towards previous day, been able to space these out. Unfortunately, I get stopped almost exactly at the top before it does the big dump, so I had the potential on Tesla for this one to be a big trade, but I had to do the correct thing for the account and put the stop loss in there when it wasn't going my way. So lost 5,400 on that, which is more than I want to lose on any given trade. So that one got away from me a little bit, but that's going to happen from time to time. I guess it's definitely frustrating, definitely annoying, but it is what it is. Then I reset my platform because I wanted to see if things were going to work better. And then that reset all the window captures on my OBS. So even though I did get them recorded, you didn't you couldn't actually see anything in the recording. So PRPH did pop up a little bit later on. I started it here, added it in up here, and then it made a really nice dump off for me there. So I was able to make 660 there on PRPH to get a little bit back, and then ARTV. Same type thing. This one made a nice pop. I got a 3 entry here, covered most on this pullback here, and I was trying to get it to go, and then I eventually just gave up because it was showing a lot of strength, and I thought maybe it's just gonna, get support here where it did previously and pop back up, and I didn't want to be involved with it. If it did it beyond that, obviously beyond that, it did dump off further. So they all worked out really well, setup wise. It was just that Tesla this morning, with all those issues I was having with the trading platform, really set me up for failure. And really, that's me setting me up for failure because I knew it was happening. If I really had to trade, like I felt like, or obviously felt like I did, should have been going smaller size when there's issues going on there with the platform and with the move Tesla was making today with what the market's doing overall. So is what it is, down 44.40 basically today, so that hurts, but had a really good week last week, so the rest of the month is going to be geared towards getting back to green. Hopefully I can do that. Today sucks. They happen. You got to eat them and move on. This in the past would have been a much bigger deal, a much bigger loss, but with how things have been going this year especially, it's house money. Got to take it, got to move on, got to get back to green on the month. That's the goal. Let's go.